Hey, Hamster Kombat CEOs, how are you doing today? Have you been looking for an efficient way to boost your profit per hour by spending the least amount of coins possible? If so, then this video is for you. I've noticed that many people spend so much Hamster Kombat coins and get only so little increase to their profit per hour. It's because they are just upgrading their cash recklessly without looking at what they are getting from the cards. Today, I'll be sharing with you a tool that I created and I've been using for a while that helps me visualize the cards with the best deals so I can get the most profit per hour by spending the least amount of coins possible. So I made this Notion template that I've been using for a while now. As you can see, it ranks the cards based on the rates that I'll be getting from these cards. Now, let me explain what each of them mean. As you all know, this is the name of the card here, and this is the category. We have several categories for Hamster Kombat. You have your PR and theme, you have your market, you have your legal, you have the Web3, which was introduced recently, and you have the specials. So these are the categories, and this is the PPH, which is the profit per hour you'll be getting from the coin if you upgrade it to the next level. So this price refers to how much Hamster Kombat coins you'll be spending to upgrade the card to the next level. So this rate shows you how much increase to your profit per hour you'll be earning for each hamster coin spent. In other words, it shows you how good the deal is. In my case, using this template, I can see that the card with the best deal is the licensed turkey because I'll be getting 0.0003 profit per hour increase for every Hamster Kombat coin I spend. So there are two cards that have the same rate, which is the licensed turkey and the dex for me. But wait a minute, we all are on different levels. So my cheapest card may not be your cheapest card. So bear that in mind. So if I want to upgrade my card, I quickly fire up this template and I can see that the next card for me to upgrade will be my licensed turkey. So I can upgrade that and you can see the next one will be the dex. Once I upgrade the card, I update the PPH and the price and the rate will be calculated automatically. And once the rate is calculated, the leaderboard will be reshuffled based on the cards with the best deals. So if I scroll to the bottom, you'll see that I have some really expensive cards which do not make any sense for me to upgrade at this point. For example, for me, the YouTube Gold button is the card with the worst deals because I'll be getting only 0.000036 profit per hour increase per coin spent, which is almost 100 times more expensive than this card at the top here. You'll find the link to this template in the description, and once you open the link, you will see something like this. You will only see the name of the cards and the categories auto-populated. Remember, this information is updated as at the point of making this video, so by the time you find this video, there may be new cards and I will show you how to add them to your template. So the next thing to do after loading up this template so you can use it is to add this template to your Notion workspace. To do that, click on the copy icon here and you'll see the pop-up asking you if you would like to add this Hamster Kombat PPH calculator to your workspace. So if you have multiple workspaces, you can select which of them you want to add it to. In this case, I have only one workspace, so I click on add to private. So now you can see that it's duplicating this template to my workspace. If you don't have a Notion account, you can quickly sign up on Notion using your Google account. So this is how the template will look like once you've added it to your workspace. So once you add the PPH and price information, the rate will be added automatically and it will be ranked from the best cards to the worst cards. I'll show you how to do that in a moment, but first let me show you how to reduce the card after auto-populating it. So since I know that the best card for me is the licensed turkey and I know that is in the legal category, so I switch to the legal category and I look for licensed turkey. So this is licensed turkey. I tap on it and you can see that the PPH here I'll be getting if I upgrade this card is 7,740 and it cost me 24,922,265 hamster coins. One thing you will always want to do is to cross-check if what you're seeing on your cards rhymes with what you've updated on your template because we can make mistakes, we're not perfect. So I click on go ahead and I've upgraded that card. So the next thing I do is to tap on the card and check out the new details. So if you hover over a row, you will see the option to open the card. You can decide to click on each of the cells, but I find using the open option more convenient for me. So once I click on open, it opens up the card in a sidebar so I can fill up the properties easily. So I click on the PPH tab and I update it. So now the new PPH will be 8280 because this is 8.28k, and I update the new price 54402,222. As you can see, the rate has drastically reduced, so this card becomes so expensive that it falls so far on my leaderboard. So you can see here, licensed turkey isn't at the top anymore because there are lots of cards that are much better than it. So let's see where licensed turkey has fallen to. So you can see licensed turkey is way down. So imagine I had upgraded the licensed turkey and I decided to upgrade it again out of excitement. I would have been spending my money recklessly without getting the optimal profit per hour from my coin spend. So now you can see there are almost 20 cards that are better than licensed turkey. So once you upgrade your card, make sure to update the template with the new PPH and price so that the template can calculate the rate and arrange the cards from the best to the worst, so you don't end up spending so much coins without getting a reasonable increase in your profit per hour. I can see now that the best card for me is the Dex card, which is under the Web3 category. So I move there, I tap on Web3 and I look for Dex. So this is my Dex, I tap on it and I check to confirm that what is here rhymes with what is on my template, and it checks out, so I go ahead and I upgrade. Next thing I do is I tap on the card to get the new details. So I open up the Dex card to add the updated properties. The new PPH now is 828k just like the other one, and I click on the price to update it, 54402,222. As you can see, this card has become super expensive and it didn't make sense for me to upgrade this card at this point. So you can see it will fall to almost the same position with the licensed turkey. So let's see that. So you can see the Dex here just below licensed turkey. So I will not be upgrading my licensed turkey and Dex card in a very long time. The best card now is my top 10 CMC pairs. So now you get the gist of it. So on your template, all you have to do is to spend a few minutes. It will take you probably 10 to 15 minutes to update your card with the relevant information, which includes the PPH and the price. So remember, tap on each of the cards to open it so you can update the properties. Go to your card and check out the PPH, update it here, update the price here, and the rate will calculate. So once you finish updating all your cards, the template will arrange the cards from the best to the worst, so you can start upgrading your cards from top to bottom. So what happens if you mess with this template and it becomes like this, where it no longer ranks your cards from the best to the worst? As you can see, licensed turkey has now moved to the top. Meanwhile, top CMC pairs, it's a much better card than it. So if you have such an issue where you've messed with the template, all you have to do is to click on the rate column and click on sort descending. So now you can see it sorts them from the best rate to the worst rate. So you have nothing to fear when using this template. All you have to do is make sure to update the information about the PPH and the price once you upgrade your card, and the leaderboard will do its work for you. So what if you want to add a new card? To add a new card, simply scroll to the bottom of the table and click on the last row to add a new card. So once you click on the last row, you can start filling in the info. For example, you can write the name of the card here and click on this to add the categories. The categories are already here. You just have to select them. You click on this and add the PPH. You can also hover over the first column and click open, such that it opens up a side panel where you can more conveniently fill in the properties. So in this case, I'll be using a new card, which is the Vesting Smart Contracts card, as an example. So I enter the name of the card. I select the category. This is the wrong category, so I click on it and change it to Web3. I click on the PPH and add the PPH and I enter the price. So you can see it has already calculated the rate and it will rank it on the template. So that's how you can add a new card. So to update the information for a card, instead of having to scroll through this table to search for the card, simply use the search button. So click on the search button here and enter the name of the card. So if I'm looking for the QA card, I can type QA and it has brought up the Q18 card for me. So all I have to do is to click on open and it brings up the card details in a sidebar where I can easily update the information. So guys, that's it for this video. this is the tool I use to get the best deals on my Hamster Kombat exchange. So I get the most PPH by spending the least amount of coins. Remember, using this template is not compulsory. If you feel it's too much work for you to populate the cards and update them whenever you upgrade the cards, you can skip and keep upgrading your cards randomly. It's just a game. Besides, there is no guarantee that the efforts you put into upgrading your cards will turn out to a reasonable airdrop once the Hamster Kombat launches. I'm only sharing this tool in case you're interested in using it to boost your profit per hour. I also have a template for Simple Tap, Virtus, and Bunny apps. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments and I'll send you a link to this template. The idea is similar, but there's a little bit of difference with the Virtus card, but that's not for this video. So remember, once again, using this template isn't compulsory. Do whatever works for you. If you have enough time on your hands, this template will be really handy, and it has been handy for me. As you can see, I have a very good profit per hour, which is about 3.56 million by using this method instead of just upgrading my card recklessly. So if this video has helped you, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any issues, ask for help in my Telegram group. The link to the group is in the description. Join my Telegram channel for more Hamster Kombat updates, crypto airdrops, tips, tutorials, alphas, and earning opportunities. Remember, this is just a fun project I made. It's not compulsory to use it. If you feel the time you spend using this template isn't worth it, you can do whatever works for you. Don't forget, we are still in the season of Telegram airdrops, so check out the bonus section of this video description and sign up on some of the hottest Telegram airdrops today. So keep claiming your hamster coins daily, boosting your profit per hour. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.